So today is wonderful, wonderful, most auspicious day of the year, Nityananda Trayodasi. Nityananda Prabhu, Balaram Hoilo Nithai. Nityananda Prabhu is non-different from Srila Balaram. Nityananda Balarama. We say, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana Namaskrityam.
Naram Chaiva Narotamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudirayet
Tato Jayam Udirayet.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Ruttama Sloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Is the screen visible to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Or you should merge address screen sharing. That's all. So processing.
This is not working. 1 minute, please.
Hmm.
Gaur Hari.
Haribol. 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 Hello, Haribol. Haribol.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, Prabhu. Today is Nityananda Trayodasi. Haribol.
Yes, Prabhu, today is Nityananda Triyadashi.
Yeah. Prabhu, what?
Screen कर रहा हूँ.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya
Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Vrinda.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse 29.
Haribol.
Mishar Haribol.
Not showing any. Okay,
Huh?
now okay. நீங்க ஷேக் பண்ணலாமா இன்னைக்கு?
Oh,
திரையோதசி
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse 29. Iti Rajna Upadishya
उपादिश्य
Viprajataka Kovida
Viprajataka Kovida
Labdha Pachitaya Sarve
लब्धा पतिता सर्वे
Prati Jagmu Swakhan Gruna Gruhan
प्रतिजग्मु स्वकान् गृहान्
Grihan
Iti Rajna Upadishya
इति राज्ञा
Raja
उपादिश्य
Upadishya
Viprajataka Kovida
Viprajataka Kovida
विदा
Labdha Pachitaya Sarve
लब्धा पतितया सर्वे
Prati Jagmu Swakhan Gruhan
प्रतिजग्मु स्वकान् गृहान्
Iti Rajna Upadishya
इति राज्ञा उपादिश्य
Viprajataka Kovida
विप्राजातको विदा
Labdha Pachitaya Sarve
लब्धा पतितया सर्वे
Prati Jagmu Swakhan Gruhan
प्रतिजग्मु स्वकान् गृहान्
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace by Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय
Synonyms: Iti, thus.
इति
Iti
दास
Rajne, unto the king.
राज्य
unto the king.
Upadishya, having advised.
Upadishya having advanced.
Vipra, persons well versed in the Vedas.
Vipra person well versed in the Vedas.
in the Vedas.
Jataka Kovida, persons expert in astrology and in the performance of birth ceremonies.
Jataka Kovida, persons expert in astrology and in the performance of birth ceremony.
Labda Apachitaya, those who had received sumptuously as remuneration.
Labda
Those who had received some as remuneration.
Survey, all of them.
Serve all of them.
all of them.
Prati Jagmu went back.
Prati Jagmu went back.
Swakhan, their own.
Their own.
Grihan, houses.
Grihan, houses.
Translation, please repeat after me. Thus, those who were expert in astrological knowledge and in performance of the birth ceremony,
Those who were expert in astrological
Those who are expert in astrological knowledge and in performance of the birth ceremony,
instructed King Yudhishthira about the future history of his child.
instructed King Yudhishthira about the future history of this child.
Then, being sumptuously remunerated, they all returned to their respective homes.
Then, being sumptuously remunerated, they all returned to their respective homes.
Purport.
Purport. Maharaja Parikshit The Vedas are the storehouse of knowledge, both material and spiritual. But such knowledge aims at perfection of self-realization. In other words, the Vedas are the guides for the civilized man in every respect. Since human life is the opportunity to get free from all material miseries, it is properly guided by the knowledge of the Vedas in the matters of both material needs and spiritual salvation. The specific intelligent class of men who were devoted particularly to the knowledge of the Vedas were called the Vipra, or the graduates of the Vedic knowledge. There are different branches of knowledge in the Vedas, of which astrology and pathology are two important branches necessary for the common man. So the intelligent men, generally known as the Brahmanas, took up all the different branches of Vedic knowledge to guide society. Even the Department of Military Education, Dhanurveda, was also taken up by such intelligent men, and the Vipra were also teachers of this section of knowledge, as were Dronacharya, Kripacharya, etc. The word Vipra mentioned here in is significant. There is a little difference between the Vipra and the Brahmanas. The Vipra are those who are expert in karma kand or fruitive activities, guiding the society towards fulfilling the material necessities of life, whereas the Brahmanas are expert in spiritual knowledge of transcendence. This department of knowledge is called Gyan Kand. The above this there is the Upasana Kand. The culmination of Upasana Kand is the devotional service of the Lord Vishnu, and when the Brahmanas achieve perfection, they are called Vaishnava. Vishnu worship is the highest of the modes of worship. Elevated Brahmanas are Vaishnava, engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, and thus Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the science of devotional service, is very dear to the Vaishnava. And as explained in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is the mature fruit of Vedic knowledge and is superior subject matter. Above the three kands, namely Karma, Gyan, and Upasana. Amongst the Karma Kand experts, the Jatak expert were good astrologer who could tell all the future history of a born child simply by the astral calculation of the time lagna. Such experts, Jatak were present during the birth of Maharaja Parikshit, and his grandfather Maharaj Yudhishthir awarded the Vipra sufficiently with gold, land, village, grain, and other valuable necessities of life, which also include cow. There is a need of such Vipra in the social structure, and it is the duty of the state to maintain them comfortably as designed in the Vedic procedure. Such experts, being sufficiently paid by the state, would give free service to the people in general, and thus this department of Vedic knowledge could be available for all.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swamin Iti Namine Namah Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradhayine Gaurakatha Dhamathaya Nagara Grama Tharine Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadhe Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hare Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudanam Mukam Karodi Vachalam Pangun Langai Tegirimnat Kirpatamam Ande Sri Gurum Diratarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Meshwaram Hari Om. That's it. So Prabhupada has very beautifully given the classification of Vipra, Brahmana, and Upasana. Vipras are those who are expert in Karma Khanda section of the Vedic knowledge, which we or anybody on the planet of the search, both Krishna conscious and non-Krishna conscious persons are not following. Krishna conscious persons are akarmis. Otherwise, on the world, we have only vikarmis. We don't have any karmis here now. All the varnashrama dharma has been collapsed. So, what is existing is devotional service, yani upasana. These Vipras, they are nice. And the Brahmanas, they are also nice. Brahmanas are above Vipra because they have spiritual knowledge. And they engage Brahma Jnanati iti Brahmana. One who knows Brahman is called Brahmana. And Upasana is even above that. Upasanas are those Brahmanas who are Vaishnavas, worshippers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and performers of the devotional service. They are Upasanas. So this world now has Upasanas, Brahmanas, or Vikarmis. So the need of the society, the need of the hour is to engage everyone somehow or the other, because everyone is awful to be engaged. Everybody, even after completing all their education, everything, they look for work only. They want to be engaged. Everyone wants to be engaged. So if the society has enough upasanas and brahmanas, then everybody can be properly engaged in the devotional service of Krishna, and the whole society, whole world can be saved very easily. And today is the wonderful, wonderful Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day, Nityananda Trayodasi, on this auspicious day. Nityananda Prabhu is the most merciful, is the mercy personified of Lord Chaitanya. And he has come to engage every individual person, whether he is a drunkard, whether he is a Milecha, whether he is a Yavana, whether he is a Khasa, whether he is a abominable, whether he is Vikarmi, doesn't matter. Nityananda Prabhu's mercy knows no bound. He gives an opportunity and engage everyone in chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. During the reign of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and of course Parikshit Maharaj, these Vipras were present. So they have been doing the rituals for the child, the royal child, Parikshit. And Yudhishthira Maharaj, there were also astrologers. And Yudhishthira Maharaj was very pleased by listening to the prediction about the future of his grandchild, Parikshit Maharaj. And he has sumptuously given them grains, cows, gold, villages, land in donation, in charity. So this is called a ritual. And Parikshit Maharaj and Yudhishthira Maharaj personally, they are all very exalted devotees. And Prabhupada is talking about the Brahmanas who are expert in spiritual knowledge of transcendence. Transcendence means beyond three modes of material nature. This department is called Jnana Kanda. So Brahmanas are the executors of Jnana Kanda, and Vipras are executors of Karma Kanda, expert. But Upasana Kanda is something even above this particular Karma and Jnana. That is where the devotional service of the Lord comes to play a role. Because in this, Lord Krishna or Vishnu is worshipped. And these Brahmanas, those who are Jnana Kanda experts, if they get maturity, they achieve perfection, then they become Vaishnavas. Because Vishnu worship is the highest mode of worship. So all the elevated Brahmanas are actually Vaishnavas. But here in this Kali Yuga, owing to the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, everybody, they are not karmi, they are not jnani, they are not what to speak of then Vipra and Brahmanas and Upasanas. All of them are given direct chance to become Upasanas. Bypass the Karma Kanda anyway you cannot undergo. Bypass the Jnana Kanda because you have poor fund of knowledge and poor fund of memory. So the Lord is so merciful, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, that they are very merciful, that they are giving us a chance of only what we can do, despite we are not eligible even for Karma Kanda, what to speak of Jnana Kanda and Ashtanga Siddhi Yoga. So he is giving us a chance. You take directly Upasana Kanda. Simply chant Hare Krishna, associate where Srimad Bhagavatam is discussed from the bona fide souls, celebrate, live a life of Krishna conscious. Always remember you are not this body, you are eternal servant of Krishna, and you can achieve your constitutional position, which is your existence right, and that by a bona fide spiritual master. So Nityananda Prabhu was ordered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach in Bengal, and he was preaching along with his associates and devotees. And now in Chaitanya Leela, this Nityananda Prabhu and everybody is getting together. Mahamilan is going on in the Narendra Sarovar on the day of arrival of Advaita Acharya and the crowd. What happens was in the Narendra Sarovar happened to be the boat festival day. And from Atharanala, after receiving all of them, Lord Chaitanya has taken them to Narendra Sarovar. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he embraces every Vaishnava, everybody who has come to witness the, water pastimes of Lord Jagannath in Narendra Sarovar. So this is very amazing. And Nityananda Prabhu, out of love and affection for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, has broken the instruction of stay back in Bengal and preach and come to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was extremely happy by seeing Nityananda Prabhu. So these are all, it's very difficult to express, no words to describe the mellow exchange of love between Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only pure devotees can understand. In other words, the Upasana, the Vaishnavas can only understand. Because Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita gives very clear signs of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Nityananda Prabhu, Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, if you see for Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is offering his obeisances. Vande Ananthad Bhutaiswaryam Sri Nityanandam Ishwaram Yasya Tat Swarupam Ajnenapi Nirupyate. Let me offer my obeisances to Lord Sri Nityananda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose opulence is wonderful and unlimited. By his will, even a fool can understand his identity. So this is the beauty of Nityananda Prabhu. Jayo Jayo Sri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Jayo Dvaita Chandra Jayo Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram himself. In fact, there is one chapter dedicated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila, chapter 5, for the glories of Lord Nityananda Balarama. That chapter is chiefly devoted to describing the essential nature and glories of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. We all know that Lord Sri Krishna is the absolute personality of Godhead, and his first expansion in a form for pastime is Sri Balaram. And beyond the limitation of this material world is the spiritual sky, Paravyoma, which has many spiritual planets. The supreme of which is called Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka is the supreme of all the Vaikunthas. Krishna Loka is the abode of Krishna. And Krishna Loka has 3 divisions. And the 3 divisions are Dwaraka, Mathura, and Gokula. And in that abode, Krishna expands himself into 4 plenary portions. Krishna, Balarama, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Pradyumna is called the transcendental Cupid. And they are the original quadruple forms. The original quadruple form is not the first Sangarshana, Vasudeva, Aniruddha, Pradyumna. The original quadruple form is Krishna, Balarama, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. That is the original quadruple. Because in Krishna Loka, there is a transcendental place which is called Sweta Dvipa or Vrindavan. And below Krishna Loka is the spiritual sky wherein unlimited Vaikunta planets are there. And on each Vaikunta planet, there is a 400 form of Narayana, which is expanded from this first quadruple manifestation. They are present there. And the personality of Godhead known as Sri Balaram, he is in Krishna Loka and he is the original Sankarshana, the attracting deity. Original Sankarshana is that Balaram. And from this Sankarshana only, another Sankarshana is expanding, that is called, he is called Maha Sankarshana. And Maha Sankarshana resides in one of the Vaikunta planets. And from his internal potency, the Mahasankarshana maintains the transcendental existence of all the Vaikunta planets in the spiritual sky. That's a direct expansion of Balaram. So that is where the liberated souls are living eternally, and material energy's influence is present by its absence. Just see, obvious by its absence. No material, Vaikunta. So, in those Vaikunta planets only, the second quadruple manifestation is present, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Vasudeva. And outside the Vaikunta planet, the impersonal manifestation of Krishna, Brahmajyoti, and then on the other side of the Brahmajyoti is what is called Karana ocean, causal ocean. The material energy exists on the other side of the causal ocean. So without touching it in the causal ocean is the Mahavishnu, and the Mahavishnu is the original Purusha expansion from Sankarshana. Mahavishnu places his glance over the material energy. So this Mahavishnu is none other than our Advaita Acharya. We had seen on the Advaita Sabdami, and today is Nityananda Trayodasi. So Nityananda Prabhu's glory knows no bound. And Nityananda Prabhu is Ananta. Nityananda Prabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnation. And Lord Balarama is a second body. It is a second body. So Krishna and Balaram are one and the same identity actually. They differ only in the form. Lord Balaram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna, and Krishna is non-different from his body. And he assists in Lord Krishna's transcendental pastime. That original Lord Krishna appeared in Navadvipa as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Balaram appeared with him as Lord Nityananda. So Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that let Datanal Nityananda Sankarshana Karana Thayo Sai Garbodha Sai Chapayo Abhi Sai Seshas Chayasyam Sakala Sanitya Nanda Kyarama Sharanam Namastu. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, may Sri Nityananda Rama be the object of my constant remembrance. Shankarshana, Shesha, Naga, and the Vishnus who lie on the Karana ocean, Garbha ocean, and ocean of milk are his plenary portion and the portions of plenary portion. So this verse has been recorded by Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami in his diary when he is offering respectful obeisances to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So, Lord Balarama is the original Sankarshana. He assumes 5 other forms to serve Krishna. And he himself directly helps in the pastime of Lord Krishna. And he does the work of creation in 4 other forms. So total 5 forms Balaram assumes. He executes the order of Lord Krishna in the work of creation. In the form of Lord Kesha, he serves Krishna in various ways. So in all the forms, he tastes the transcendental bliss of serving Krishna. That same Balarama is Lord Nityananda, the companion of Lord Gaurasundar. So today is such a wonderful day, and Nityananda Prabhu, he had many pastimes. There is a separate book dedicated for Nityananda Prabhu, so we can go through that bona fide book also. And today at 11 o'clock in Mayapur, the Abhishek ceremony of Gaur Nitai will happen. So wish you all a blissful Nityananda Trayodasi. So here Parikshit Maharaj and Yudhishthira Maharaj, so they are all pure devotees in the Upasana stage. Today we will fast till noon, and after the Abhishek ceremony is over, we will feast in the afternoon. Thank you very much. Anybody has any questions, comments, or realization, please do share with us. And now 8 o'clock, Guru Maharaj is giving class to Russian community, and that will be translated into Russian because Guru Maharaj will be speaking in English. I don't know whether they are sending it through Zoom. I think Facebook definitely will be there because he's giving the class from his glass room. So I want to end this class immediately to see if we can attend Guru Maharaj's class directly live on this auspicious day of Nityananda Prabhu. We can hear the Nityananda Prabhu's glories from Guru Maharaj's lotus mouth directly. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So let's wind up and join Guru Maharaj's class and wish you all a blissful Nityananda Trayodasi. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Pavan Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Vancha
Vanchakalpatarubhyas Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.